Hi guys, how are you? This is Darcel, back with the share. Today I have this lovely Parisian inspired card, and I created this card and drew inspiration from my dress form that I also designed the other day, and I shared it with you all as well. So I'm going to get straight into the card, and what I have here is just a 6x6 base, which is craft cardstock by Recollections, and then I matted it with a 5 3/4 inch square, and then I matted that with the design portion of the card, which is the 5.5 inch square. And what I did was, the first part of the design was to take cereal box. Yes, you guys know I am into cereal box. I've taken cereal box and glued two pieces of 5.5 inch square cereal boxes together, and that's what I actually collaged on. And again, I used the Best of Brenda Walton paper stack, and what I did was ink the edges, and I'll bring the card in a little closer. I inked the edges with some vintage photo, Tim Holtz vintage photo. I crumbled these pieces there. I don't feel like setting up my tripod, guys. So I crumbled these guys up and then went over those with the vintage photo. I also have a stamp die here, not a stamp die, but a stamp, and this is by Hampton Arts, and it's this die here. And this has been as Michael's for a while. I've seen it a couple of times, and then I finally broke down and got it about 2 months ago, because I really love this image. It's really cute. And so I stamped that on craft cardstock with vintage photo, and then I inked the edges and decoupaged that down, or collaged it down, or decoupaged it, or however, decoupaged it down on the mat. And here's that Eiffel Tower that I shared in the dress form video, and this was cut using the Summer in Paris Cricut cartridge. It was cut at 5.5 inches, real doll size, and I flocked it with some black flocking that was made, or that comes from the Glitterbug company, or Glitterbug collection, or I threw the packaging away a long time ago, but I know it's Glitterbug, and it came with a package of a lot of little, probably maybe ½ ounce or 1 ounce bottles of flocking, and I think it probably came with about maybe 24 different colors, and I had that for maybe a little over a year or so. And then I just have a Recollections flower, this cream color one that was inked. Then some Recollections pink rosebuds. Twirled those, coiled those leaves, or vines, I guess you can call them. And then the Bonjour was stamped using a Hero Art stamp, which is just a simple acrylic stamp from this set here. And that's just Hero Arts. And I just stamped it on some scrap pink paper that I had, or that I have. And I stamped it with black color box ink, and then I heat embossed it with black soot distressing powder. And then after that, I went over the edges with some vintage photo, and I left the area surrounding the Bonjour a little bright, just because I like that look. I like the effect that it gave. It kind of makes it, pop off a little bit. Even though I know this is a really, aged card, I really liked that portion to pop. And I didn't ink these roses either. I just left them kind of bright to sort of mimic that part, I guess. And there's nothing in the inside. It's just blank. And I'm going to stamp Handmade by Me on the back. And this will be for sale on my Etsy website. And but I just wanted to share that with you. And also, I just want to bring in my dress form so that you could see the two side by side. I mean, it's really, they're really the same. I use the same papers and everything. Also, I forgot to mention that I decided to add this 2-inch border strip at the bottom, because I needed to, once I had collaged the whole cereal box piece, and then I tried to lay the ribbon down. It was really busy, and so I had to break up that busyness, and so I decided to do that with this piece, and I think it worked out great. So, and then this ribbon is just some velvet type ribbon from my sewing stash, which I've shared this before, and then some satin ribbon, the same ribbon that I used in the dress form, and who knows where I got that ribbon from. It's in my stash, in my ribbon stash. And let me move over here and grab the dress form really quickly, just so you can see, the two side by side. My dad had made an awesome suggestion today. He said, Darcel, you could sell these as a gift, like someone could buy this for someone, and, they have a matching card. And I said, you know what, Dad, you're so right. That is so cool. I would love to get a gift like this. And so there's the two. They're right there, side by side. I can't get the entire thing into frame, kind of, without you seeing the edges of my little light box. That's not lit up right now. But those are the two. And so I really like those two items. I think they're really cool. And what I did was, when I had finished this area of the dress form, actually, I wasn't completely happy with this area up here. Just because it needed something. It was very busy with the butterflies, and the colors sort of, they were the same. They were too much the same, and so there was no contrast, and the black, wasn't contrast enough for the butterflies and the rose. And so what I decided to do was just add another black butterfly punch out behind the pink and the green, and I think that helped a little bit. I'm still totally in love with this piece, so but it needed something, but I couldn't get anything to work. But then when I put these, when I added the black punch out to the the back of the butterfly, I think that helped a little bit. It gave it a little more. It gave it some weight. You needed some weight. It was. It needed something to sort of ground the color over here, because it was too much going on. So, I like it. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share the card. And I just wanted to, show you the two projects. And thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.